What up, family? It's your favorite thumb with eyebrows, Cool Rich, coming back to you, and we gotta talk because it's about to be sundress season, people. It's about to be sundress season, so we need to get into these springtime fragrances immediately. All right, so go ahead, kick back, relax. Let's get into it real quick, shall we? All right, welcome back, family. Need you to make sure we do the housekeeping. So we just need you to like, share, and subscribe to the content so that way we can continue to grow the Cool Rich family. Nevertheless, we do have this fragrance right here, and this one is the first one that's going to be on the list for the top springtime fragrances in 2025 because this one right here is a banger. Just came out last year, actually, and it was one. I'm gonna say that this one was voted one of, if not the best fragrance that came out as a designer fragrance in 20, pretty much maybe even the best fragrance to drop all of 2024, and that is Polo 67. Polo 67, one of the smoothest fragrances to come out of the Polo house in general. You usually don't hear this when you're talking about Polo, for the most part, until I would say very recently, used to come off as a very synthetic brand for a lot of individuals that are used to fragrances. But as far as this one, I always felt like Polo, delivered on classic brands like Polo Black back in the early, the late 2000s, early 2010s. The Polo Red, that one was extremely popular. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? Also, Polo Blue, that one was extremely popular as well. But this one right here, listen, what do we got in it? Well, you got the pineapple bergamot and I want to say lemon opening. So we have that very citrusy burst coming out the top, right? So it's already starting off very fresh, very smooth for the spring and the summertime. Then we go off into more of like sage, juniper, and like rose hip. That's where we start to go into like that more floral bouquet. So you got that citrusness with the floral and a little bit earthiness in there as well. So that's where it takes a little smooth twist. And that smooth twist is where it's very captivating for a lot of ladies. But then you have a couple of my favorite notes. And I don't know if y'all know me. Y'all know how I feel about patchouli. Patchouli in the base. You got patchouli in the base, is going to win. I'm just saying it's going to win. Mixed with the vetiver as well, it's a banger. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to win. If you need something that's going to be great for the springtime, and then you got that goldenrod, springtime banger, summertime winner. This one right here will definitely get you a good dinner. Now, if you want something that's going to get you a good amount of compliments in the spring and summertime, not overly offensive, has a good performance, has a great sillage, and cost effective, this one right here will do you the job. Again, Polo 67, a very good twist to how their new performances are in the Polo house line. So if you feel some type of way, or if you're against the Polo house in general, trust me, you want to get your hands on this if you have any ill intent or ill feelings towards the Polo brand. I'll tell you right now, this next fragrance, if you don't want attention, you don't want compliments, you don't want anyone to get on your head, don't wear this fragrance, because this one is an attention seeker, and that is Dior Homme Sport. This one is the 2021 version. If you know anything about the 2021 version, you know that this one is one of the best. Oh my god. Matter of fact, well, this one actually is the 2017 version, if I'm not mistaken. I do have the 2021, but I believe this one might be the 2017. No, this one is the 2021. Yes, it's the 2021 because, alright, so this one comes off with the initial parts of lemon, bergamot, and some aldehydes. So the aldehyde gives it like that soapy, fresh, clean type of scent profile, and then also you got the extra citrus parts of the lemon and the bergamot. So it starts off wonderful like that, and then it goes into the LMA and the pink pepper. So you got the pink pepper, which is a little bit more floral when it comes to the pepper accord, but then you got the LMA, which has that more balsamic resin type of kick to it, and then it goes into like the woody dry down with the Alabama. That's more of a resinous balsamic part as well. But then it also has the base of the amber. The base of the amber. Like I'm telling you right now, you know how amber is, man. Amber is just a beautiful scent. It's warm. It's cozy. It's sweet. It got that resonance to it. It's looks like bossa. It's like, oh my god. This one is just such an attention seeker. This one right here, Dior On Sport. If you don't want the attention, if you do not want to get physically assaulted, leave this alone because it's going to happen. This happens all the time. Because you can wear it. It's so versatile. You can wear this in the gym. You can wear this going to the gym. All right, cool. You wear this coming out of the gym when you're, let's say you go work out, take a shower, spray this on real quick. Gonna, man, what the attraction level, because you're already gonna have that body heat exuding as well, is gonna be crazy. Then if you want to go into work, you can wear this. If you want to go out on a date, you can wear this. If you want to go out on the town, you can wear this. I'm telling you right now, this one is a very versatile fragrance. But if you don't want attention, you don't want people saying that you smell good, leave this on. All right, leave it alone. You've been warned. Now, last but not least, because this is my favorite niche fragrance line, and I've definitely used this bottle a few times in my last few videos, just because of some examples. And I thought that this would be a wonderful fragrance to add to the spring 2025 line, or the top 3 best fragrances for the spring 2025. So we already went through with the Polo 67. That one is a wonderful springtime fragrance that you'll get a lot of compliments for spring and summer. Same thing with the Dior On Sport. That one is wonderful, very versatile, can be worn in the spring, summer, fall, and winter time. It doesn't really matter about the time period. It's just one of the best ones to have during the spring and summertime. This one right here is probably one of my favorites for the spring and summertime, more so springtime, just in general. But both, because the reason I give the spring and the summer is because even though it's just more so for the spring, the first two definitely work the best in the spring, from my own opinion. Is that this one is like a springtime essence, where it's way more citrusy, way more light, way more floral and things of that nature, which is symbolic of what you would think of the springtime, because you're thinking about spring showers and April showers bring May flowers, and it started to transition from the cooler points of the year into more of the warmer points. And this one is one of the best, and this one comes with top notes of lemon, bergamot, some mint in here as well. So it's a very fresh, very nice citrusy initial opening. So once you spray this mug, you get a citrus bust, but also the mandarin orange as well gives it a different type of citrus note. So it's not like that harsh citrus. It's more of like a sweet, more soothing citrus. But then also it goes into the base and the body of the lavender, which gives it like that greenish / licorice accord, and then that rosemary, which also has I would say kind of like an emphasis on that mint as well, and then the geranium and the alabarum, has that that resin part of it, kind of like that balsamic hint to it. Then we go to the base of, a lot of different woods, between sandalwood, cedar, and also vetiver as well. And, I gotta have my favorite note up in here. If it's not going to be on this list, it has to be on this list, but it has to be because patchouli, of course, is always going to be one of my favorites. And then it has that casmarin, which is like, a synthetic version of casmarin wool. So it is a very inviting type of fragrance, very well balanced, very smooth, very wonderful for the springtime. This is something that you can rock when you're going to the beach, or when you're about to, visit a nice garden, or if you're about to go to a nice scenic view or a hilltop, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't really matter. This one definitely works for the springtime, for whatever adventures that you might embark on. This one just is sexy too. Like if you want to go on a brunch date, it's a good choice. It's a very good choice, especially on a Sunday brunch day. But Yeah, man, this one was one of my favorites. That's why you see like the juice has been used up a good amount. But yeah, if you want to get something that's smooth and also cost efficient, because if you are tied into the Parfums de Marly group, you know how to get this for a good price, opposed to you having to pay like $265 or $330. So go ahead and grab you this if you can and get your nose on this, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. All right, people. So we already went through the Polo 67. We went through the Dior Homme Sport, which is, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorite shoes. Oh, that was so fire. But then also finishing it off with the Parfums de Marly Sedley. I mean, how much better of a list can you get for springtime, man? If you try to go in the springtime and you just want to get 3 fragrances, so that way you could be the king of the spring, I'm telling you right now, get those 3 fragrances. You would definitely be the king of the spring. All right, so make sure that you do hit that like, share, and subscribe button so that way we can go ahead and continue to grow the content. Hey, and I appreciate everybody that's been showing support. We are well over 500 now. We going into close to 600 now. And then also, y'all been rocking on them videos, man, leaving the comments, leaving the likes, leaving all the extra stuff. Even if you leave a dislike, I appreciate you just for even watching. Even the people that's been sitting up there like, oh bro, you using the Sedley box and everything. Hey man, it's all content, and I appreciate you just for even showing support. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you. Stay cool, stay rich, stay smelling good, and make sure you wash your butt. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.